never change, even if they start to hate on my name. Stay true to yourself and never ride another wave. They say that I ain't been acting the same. I wasn't happy, won't go back again. Moving to shake until they know the name. Can't handle the boy because they sound the same, yeah. I came to save you from all of the fakers. Wanna know about me, then call all of my haters. They'll tell you that the boy ain't really worth it. In the stew every week with the same purpose. The boy been hot, let a lit furnace. I feel like I deserve this. We will never change, yeah. Always moving major. Saying that I'm not the one, but you've been sounding crazy. We will never change, yeah. Always moving major. Saying that I'm not the one, but you've been sounding crazy.
Believe that can fly, that's Kelly. Grew up on West, ain't nothing you can tell me. Knew they would ride with me once they knew my M.O. Better hold on, whoa Nelly. I must say what I need to say, Mayor. Watch how I built it out, I'm the conveyor. At these shows and I rap and I know they gon' clap. Yeah, they put their hands together, no prayer. I ain't worried about you, I'm just worried about me. What I know is what I'll be. And y'all was heartless, got you out of my system to make good music. No ID. You will never bring me down, never break my stride. I'ma make it out by rapping how I feel inside, yeah.
We will never change, yeah. Always moving major. Saying that I'm not the one, but you've been sounding crazy. We will never change, yeah. Always moving major. Saying that I'm not the one, but you've been sounding crazy. You know I always stand tall. They gon' wanna see me fall. Sounding crazy. We will never change, yeah. Always moving major. Saying that I'm not the one, but you've been sounding crazy. Saying that I'm not the one, but you've been sounding crazy.
What's going on, MBL Network? We are live right now. Let me get the music down just a little bit. We got a big-time show tonight. Big-time show. 9-5 Washington Redskins taking on the 9-5 New York Giants. And if our Washington Redskins win, they are in. Let me know how it looks and sounds right now if you're interested in joining the MBL. Go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com. Before we get into the show, I know I sent out a bunch of DMs to people about doing this. We're going to do a 5-year kind of thing here for our 5-year anniversary on January 5th. And I wanted everyone to send kind of in a video, and I want to give you an idea about some of the videos we've been getting back, so I'm going to throw one on the screen right now. We're going to go ahead and check it out right now.
Team, keep it clean.
This is Engraven. Oh, let me hold on. Let me bring it back.
League, man.
Yeah, this is Engraven right here, man. Good friend of the family. He's always been supporting us. He's got a channel. If you aren't subscribed to it now on YouTube, make sure you go follow it. He talks a lot about the Ravens. It covers all football during the offseason. Does some great live streams. Just a cool guy, man. Absolutely love this guy, man. So go ahead and check him out. And this is what he had to say about us. Some very kind words.
Team, keep it clean. It's Engraven Vids here. Shout out to Madden Bomber League, man. Shout out to 5 years. I hope y'all continue to have as much success and even more than you've already had. Y'all have made a huge impact on the Madden community. And I know y'all treat me like family, man. So I really love y'all for that and appreciate you guys. I've been in about 2 or 3 of the EA Access tournaments. And even though I always get eliminated first round, they still keep letting me join them. So I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you. Love y'all. And I hope y'all just continue to do big things, man. Congrats.
You're not going to find a more genuine person on YouTube. I mean, Engraven's the man. Absolutely love this kid. This dude, man, he's cool, man. So guys, if you follow him on, if you don't subscribe to him, go subscribe to his channel, Engraven Vids. Also, you can find him on Twitter. We follow him, so check our follow list. You can check him out on there. Big time Ravens fan. We got a big game tonight, though. Washington Redskins, New York Giants. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and check out the matchup for tonight. All right, here we go. 9-5. If we win, we're in kind of situation to make the playoffs. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Got 26 viewers watching right now. Appreciate everybody. And this is crazy. This is the game. We've kind of fell. Last time we left off, we were 6-3. Now we're 9-5. That means we went 3-2 in the last 5 weeks. This is a Week 16 matchup. And look at the numbers. I mean, I can put it on the screen right now. I can show you. I mean, just look how crazy this is. I mean, these are very similar, identical teams. Look at this, 23.8 passing yards per game. 238, excuse me, 0.4, 238.3. I mean, the real difference is going to be, can he shut down Saquon Barkley in this running attack? I mean, that's what I'm really looking at. And this is all through 15 weeks. So we've seen a lot of stuff. Let's take a look at the recap so far. Wild card spot on the line versus the G-Men. We also have a quote there from the head coach Gruden. What a year it has been, and it really comes down to tonight. With the playoff window closing, this is a must-win for us. We are going to lay it all out tonight on the turf and show the progress we have made this season. It's a playoff game for us tonight. It's do or die. We feel we are ready for the challenge. The Giants are a very tough team to beat, but we know what we can do, and it's time. Hail to the Redskins. Redskins 9-5. Giants 9-5. It doesn't get any bigger than this in the regular season. A divisional matchup for a wild card spot. You gotta get it done tonight if you're Washington. Expect a lot of production from Jamison Crowder. He's got to come up big. He's got to be the safety blanket for the rookie quarterback, the 9th overall selection, Allen Ritchie, who's played out of his mind. I also have awards that I'm going to be giving tonight. We'll take a look at the offensive and defensive lineup as well. Man, we got a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to go ahead and tell them to get rocking and rolling. We're going to get this game going. We're also going to talk to Nemo one more time after this, and then we have a team reveal for Season 36, which is next season. If this is your first time tuning in, we cover a new team. We follow a new team on this Building the Franchise series every single season. So you're going to get the opportunity to see a lot of teams. Yeah, Shadow, thanks for posting Engraven's channel. If you don't subscribe, go ahead and subscribe, man. Man, phenomenal guy. One of the first to send in a video as well. So absolutely really cool stuff going on there. All right, they're loading up right now, so we're about to get it rocking and rolling here. Let me kill the music real quick, and let me bring up an idea for you. How about tomorrow night if you're not doing anything? Go check out MBL Live. Super Show tomorrow night. I believe it starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's tomorrow, Wednesday. Twitch.tv/MBL Network. If you're not following by now on that Twitch channel, I don't know what you're doing, but that's where you need to be. We need to be rocking and rolling on that channel and get this going over there on Twitch, man. Twitch has been phenomenal so far. Let's take a look at the schedule for our team and how we've done this season. You look at the win-loss record. You say 9-5, pretty decent season. Well, this is a team that went from 6-10 season 33 to 8-8 season 34, and now in NBL season 35. We've already got 9 wins, so this is a win. So BTF has improved the team every single season we've taken over. We did the we did the Indianapolis Colts. They were phenomenal, and now we're doing the Washington Redskins, and they're taking it to the next level. And the Dallas Cowboys, we all know how that went. All right, let's get down to the field and get to the action right now. This is a Week 16 matchup between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants. And we have some awards to give out as well. I'll be announcing those as well, as we're going to be on the defensive side of the ball first. So I think maybe we should start with the couple defensive awards that we got. We give away 4 awards, an MVP, a Bomber's Beast, Best GM Decision, and I think a Rising Star one is what we do as well. Shout out to Z-Star. We got a lot of guys in the chat. JY Movie Guy, what's going on? Appreciate it. Rusta Busta, Kyle, King Doob, Shadow Rose, Agent Rico, Jamie, what's going on? This is going to be a big game tonight. Very important opportunity for the Washington Redskins.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Josh Allen under center for the New York Giants. Currently 9-5 right now, trying to get it rocking and rolling. for the Giants early this game. Let's see if we can get a stop. They start off with the play action wide open. Middle of the field, he bit on the play action, and there it goes. That's too easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy right there. Just a little play action, a little underneath route. I mean, that was nothing special, but when you got a guy coming across the field and the man that's supposed to be guarding him falls for this play action, it just left it naked, wide open. Here's some guys to watch. We'll announce our first little winner here. Most valuable player this season for the Washington Redskins, building the franchise, season 35, Zach Brown. Congratulations to you, sir. You are our most valuable player. To the outside, Saquon Barkley juking his way. Oh, the Giants look ready to go because they're coming off a very tough loss on MBL Live Broadcast 259. You can find that on our archives here on YouTube. I'll tell you what, the New York Giants look good against the Dallas Cowboys. They just came up short at the end, and they're basically looking for vengeance here. They got to play the Washington Redskins tonight, and then next week they play the Dallas Cowboys again. That's why this game is a must-win. These are the final two teams for the wild card spot. Josh Allen dropping back, look, drag underneath, finds his man. Evan Ingram picks up quite a few down to the 30-yard line. We'll go ahead and throw out another award we got right now. Best GM decision. Now you're going to say, wait, Troy Apke didn't get traded. What's going on, Bomber? Why is he best GM decision? Well, Troy Apke was essentially talked about. He was supposed to get moved, and they kept him. The 25-year-old safety with arguably top-end speed in the MBL. He's been phenomenal for this team this season. He came away with a lot of clutch interceptions. That was the best GM decision. Usually it's a team that makes a move. You know, we saw the Dallas Cowboys trade for Will Tye. Gave that the best GM decision. This season, MBL Season 35, Washington Redskins' best GM decision was keeping this guy. Nice little pass underneath, a little block and release from Saquon Barkley. And right on cue, Troy Apke makes a play. Let's take a look at our defensive starting lineup today. As we said, Apke at free safety. Swearinger, Zach Brown, and Ryan Kerrigan are the captains of this team. The front line of Allen, Adonis, Payne has been, a little shaky at times, but they're still trying to figure it out late into the season. Definitely not a ton of talent up front for the Washington Redskins, but they've been able to maneuver their defense and kind of just send exotic blitzes, and it's kind of made up for the lack of talent they have at the pass rushing position. Z-Star says this might be a route like their first matchup. Adonis offsides on the first play. He jumped. It's going to be 1st and 5. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any defense. Last time these two teams met, it was a complete blowout. We were actually supposed to cover that game on this final episode, but we decided to wait till the second game. And, man, I'll tell you what, the Washington Redskins have had just a little bit of up and down play at the end of the season, and more down than up. They were beating the Cleveland Browns, and somehow just, if they would have won that game, this game would mean a lot less. Right now, high pass from Josh Allen, touchdown. And Odell Beckham to Josh Allen, the high pass that essentially cost them the game against the Dallas Cowboys is what they go to first here inside the red zone, and they get a touchdown on the board, and there's a lot of pressure on Washington. Hopefully the collapse does not continue here against these New York Giants. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/MBL Network. Make sure you check it out. Game Master RKE saying Josh Allen, the Madden prostitute. He's been on he's been on 3 teams now. Relax. Just 3. Odell to Allen. This isn't Mud Squad. Yeah, it was Allen to Odell. I don't know if I said Odell to Allen. I'm sorry. A lot of things going on this end. All right, the offense is on the field. We're going to take a look at the offensive lineup in just a second, but it's the same as it's been. They've been relatively healthy. The Washington Redskins haven't battled too many injuries. I think who's battled the most injuries for our team was probably, for our building the franchise, was probably I'd say maybe Dallas Cowboys. I don't know if the Colts had that many either. Allen Ritchie, Darius Geis, Jamison Crowder, Paul Richardson, Josh Dotson, and Jordan Reed make up the front of the skill positions, and then you got the offensive line led by Scherf and Williams. They've been pretty well this season as well. Offensively, they've been kind of dangerous as Darius Geis finds his way down to the 23-yard line. You guys call him Geis. I call him the GU Ice because it seems like he's Darius Juice because he's been balling this year. We thought we were going to see a lot of the backup, maybe sprinkled in Paul Perkins, but we haven't really seen it at all. And to be honest, it's because Darius Geis has finally showed the ability to stay healthy this season. The first 2 seasons of Madden 19, season 33 and 34, he was not healthy. Dropping back too far. The rookie just kind of weaves, throws it out there and just trying to bob and weave in the backfield. Really nowhere to go. Great defense for the New York Giants, and they're going to get this ball back. This is an ideal start for the New York Giants. Not so ideal for our Washington Redskins, though they have improved. Oh, no, this punt return's looking bad. Down to the 40, trying to squeeze it to the 45. The New York Giants are just looking on top of the Washington Redskins right now. I'm actually going to take a look at the last game that these two teams played. I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys. It was not a pretty game. It was a blowout game. It was a game that signifies a team that's just on a different level of play. Hand off to the left side. Saquon Barkley. Oh, he had one man to beat. Great saving tackle there by number 23. Saquon Barkley, 2 rushes, 11 yards. Here we go right here. It was 31-6. I'm going to click on the player stats, courtesy of daddyleagues.com. If you got a league and you don't have Daddy Leagues, I don't know what you're doing. Head on over there right now, daddyleagues.com, affordable pricing, and they'll put all your league stuff online, give you access to it at all times. Josh Allen balled out. Allen Ritchie, not so much. But I think there's a lot of positive stuff when you talk about Allen Ritchie, the 9th overall selected quarterback in the MBL Season 35 rookie draft. Saquon Barkley essentially untouched again. He's just fighting his way up the field. You know, you look at this kid out of USC. He's one of those USC quarterbacks that might actually pan out. I'll put Allen Ritchie's card on the screen. Since we're going to be leaving him, this is the final episode of the Washington Redskins. 93 throw power, 92 short, 85 mid, 82 deep. This kid's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem for anybody in the future. This is his rookie season, and he's competing in arguably the toughest division in the NBL. Another play action, looking for the crossing route once again. Finds him. It's Odell Beckham. Too easy peasy, lemon squeezy, 10-5. Touchdown, New York Giants. And just like that, the Washington Redskins continue to slide since the very devastating loss. The devastating loss to the Cleveland Browns on MBL Live. It just seems like they haven't been able to really recover from that. All right, let's see if the New York Giants defense can maybe give us something here, because right now we're struggling. It's probably time to give out another award. So far, we've awarded Zach Brown and Troy Apke. Apke was obviously best GM decision because they decided to hang on to him, the 25-year-old speedster safety. Zach Brown has been the MVP. Let's take a look on the offensive side of the ball, who we got as another award winner here. It's going to be Jamison Crowder. That's Bomber's beast. I thought he balled out this season, producing at a high clip and giving these Washington Redskins an opportunity to stay in games maybe when they needed a big play. Maybe people didn't see it coming. 57 catches, 876 yards, and 10 touchdowns for the 5'9", $177, 27-year-old out of Duke University. Here comes the pressure, and down goes Allen Ritchie. It just seems like there's a better team here, and Lorenzo Carter is part of that better team. Off the edge, his pressure has just been phenomenal. And we might as well give out the other awards since we're going to have time. This might be a route. Rising star Allen Ritchie, 9th pick in the MBL Season 35 rookie draft. We just talked about him. From the University of Southern California, 6'5". He gets it done as he makes just a dot right there, and it's caught by number 10, Paul Richardson Jr., and he's probably saying, hey, how come I didn't get any recognition on these? Well, we only have 4 awards, and you were considered, Paul Richardson. Game Master in the chat saying, good game. Giants got some consolation scores. Now the beatdown begins. Z-Star saying this game's going to be ugly. I don't know. I believe in my Redskins. I got to believe in my Redskins. That's a dangerous pass underneath, but somehow it gets there. Okay, so you got 2 routes running across the middle of the field, just double ins. China double in. Now, this is where you're sitting. The user's sitting right here, so it kind of worked that well. What we thought was kind of a risky pass, it goes to the guy underneath. All he has to do is block this guy, and then you're turning upfield, but he drops the ball, and that never happens. That was a big conversion on 3rd down. Z-Star's absolutely right. 2nd and 10, got to get this running game going. Here goes guys. Blocking. Okay, it's going to make it a 3rd and management. This Washington Redskins team is a top 10 team against 3rd and short offensively. They finished actually 8th, converting at 47% on 3rd down conversions and 68% on 3rd and 7 or shorter. This should be a pickup for the Washington Redskins. MBM in the chat saying, come on, Nemo. Uh-oh, nickel double A gap, everybody in the block. Let's see what Richardson does here. They're dropping back. Dangerous pass. He holds on to it. Oh, I'll tell you what. So he loads the box in this double A gap, and that just really seems to give Nemo some issues. He thinks that everybody's coming on this play. He thinks he got pressure off the edge. He thinks he's got everybody shooting the gap. It doesn't happen. They end up falling back, and he just bails out and throws to his first in-route, slant route over the middle of the field. He just doesn't really trust his offensive line against the 4-man rush right now. And maybe he should. Let's go ahead and take a look at this offensive line who we got. We got John Boswell, Scott Nolan, Graham Lincoln, Brandon Scherf, and Trent Williams. It's a pretty decent offensive line. If I say so myself, it's not bad. Once again, loading the boxes, the New York Giants, and that's mainly because the tight ends are in the backfield right now. Play action, looking. Oh, he's got RB on a little bit of a seam. Doesn't take him. He's got X. Too much time. Too much time. Too much time, doesn't know what to do with it, throws it away. Oh, man, Alan Ritchie is really overthinking right now. These are two evenly matched teams. If you look at it on paper, you take a look at the matchup today, both 9-5, 25 points per game versus 26 points per game. The passing yards nearly identical. They're off by 0.1, if you can believe that. The big difference is the rushing game. That's going to take a lot of pressure off of Josh Allen. Maybe the rushing attack that the Washington Redskins don't have. 2nd and 10. I do not like this formation out the backfield, but let's see if it can pay some dividends here. I don't like this running play either. I don't think they get anything on this. He bounces it outside. Probably should have stayed up the middle. Now they're in a 3rd and long again. As Z-Star said earlier, they got to get some points on the board during this drive, and it doesn't seem like it's happening. You're watching Building the Franchise, Washington Redskins, episode number 5. The final episode for the Redskins. We also are going to reveal who we're going to be following in NBL Season 36. It's just a couple weeks away from the season. We also got Christmas coming up. We got a 5-year anniversary for the NBL, January 5th. Can you send your videos in? Yes, you can. You go to MaddenBomberleague at gmail.com. Shoot us an email with your video. You can take it from the cell phone. We're going to collaborate and put them all together. As down goes Alan Ritchie, once again sacked there by Olivier Vernon. When you got Vernon running off one side, Lorenzo Carter running off the other side, you're in big dog trouble when you're running these play actions. This is just not going to happen. It's not going to work out. It's looking very depressing here if you're a Washington Redskins fan. Russ Busted 22, the newest member in the NBL. He says, these teams are so closely matched, except on the field today. Yeah, on paper, it seems like they're closely matched, but on the field, it just does not seem like they're even in the same, galaxy. It just seems like two different teams. One's sitting high up here, and the other one's really, I'm telling you, that Cleveland Browns loss where they gave up a lead, where they were up by 3 scores to lose that game, I think that just took all the pride out of this Washington Redskins team. And that's why it's going to take a monumental comeback here for them to get into the playoffs. They got to win or they're out. Z-Star says, I'll never understand play action on 3rd and 10 plus. Well, I understand where you're coming from, but you have to also think of people in real life do run draws on 3rd and 10. And if that little play action can just change how the defensive line is pass rushing the quarterback, right? Then it might buy you an extra second if you're one of those teams that can run a draw and pick up the first down on a 3rd and long. We've seen that happen. You have to kind of respect it. Or if it can hold those linebackers just a little bit. And sometimes a play action is just an opportunity for a quarterback just to kind of get his feet right, get a deep drop back, and kind of set, and then it gives him the blocker of the play action, maybe the halfback, an opportunity to cut block or something like that. I mean, you never really know. I don't really have a problem with that. There's user defense on that side. Underneath finds his man. Wow, nice user by the Washington Redskins, but the New York Giants are just cool, calm, and collective right now. As they got a crosser going across the field on verticals, they sit and wait. They don't go for that one. And they find Saquon Barkley. He's going to pick up a lot of yards. Excuse me, that was Ty Montgomery out the backfield. It's going to be a first down there down to the 42. A score here is really going to kill it. Redskins are home for monumental comebacks. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen today. Not in this game, I don't see. Saquon Barkley is still cooking and looking. Oh, he runs into a wall there, number 53. That's Zach Brown, an award winner on our defense. I went ahead and gave Zach Brown the MVP for Building the Franchise Season 35. I thought he's just been spectacular for this team. Number 53 is the guy that every quarterback that plays against the Washington Redskins defense has to identify pre-snap. Where is 53 at? Where's 53 at? That's what they're always saying, and he's definitely been a staple of that defense. Another drag underneath. They're just killing him underneath. Just killing him underneath, and I thought right there as Troy Apke makes a tackle in open field. And that was my best GM decision, keeping this young safety. He's 25 years old. A lot of people were interested in him. He's got the speed. He's got the JU ice. Can't get rid of him. Z started talking about the protection for Josh Allen, how great it's been. And it's been phenomenal. It's been really phenomenal. Theodore saying that Saquon Barkley was out on the left side. Yeah, he got to the left side right here. He was just tiptoeing the out of bounds. I thought he was definitely out. To the outside again, Saquon Barkley. You really got to protect the edges. Your linebackers have to be, especially if they're in the box, you got a linebacker here, a linebacker here. Here's the line of scrimmage. Their eyes got to be thinking here, how can I force Saquon Barkley to cut back inside? That's what we want to do. Right now, they're not doing it. They're staying in the box. They're getting caught up in all this muck, and Saquon's taking it to the line of scrimmage and then breaking it outside. You got to do better than that if you're the Washington Redskins. This is a must hold to 3. There's only 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Here we go, dropping back. If they give up a touchdown here, they're in trouble. Back at the end zone. Oh, it was wide open, and the tight end just didn't put his hands up. He didn't see it. This is a nice little double post kind of route here. You got a post here, then you got kind of an angle post on the back end. Josh Allen, his eyes are looking in this direction. He holds the linebacker, makes the linebacker go this way, and just a nice pass to this back end little angle route to tight end number 2. Doesn't make a play. MBM says the Giants are a step ahead. Yeah, it's a giant step too. No pun intended there. Looking to the outside. Down goes Josh Allen. See, they needed a fumble there. They could have got a fumble and got the ball back. I'd feel a little bit better. That's Payne with a sack. 4th and 14 here for the Washington Redskins defense. They're going to finally hold them to 3. You got about 1:40 left. You got to get the score on the board, and I'm talking a touchdown. No more field goals for the Washington Redskins. We got to get in the end zone because we're about to be down 17. You're watching Building the Franchise on the MBL Network. Guys, don't forget tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got the MBL Live Super Show on Isolated. Put the details of the Super Show in the chat right now if you can. Those watching live right now can check it out. If you're not, you can watch the live chat back here on youtube.com/Madden Bomber League. And the information will be in the chat right now, so go ahead and open up your chat. On Isolated, post the games that we got tomorrow and the times in which they kick off. I'll be on the broadcast alongside OSU. We'll be back here Wednesday on twitch.tv/MBL Network, and then also on Friday. And we got some great games coming up, Week 16 and Week 17, as we head into the playoffs. Underneath, nice pass to Josh Dotson. Allen Ritchie, 4 for 6, 40 yards. I see that 4 for 6, 40 yards. I'm just thinking, he's just not getting the time in the pocket to really drive the ball down the field where he wants to, and he's a little hesitant on his first window. If he can be a little less hesitant and say, hey, we're already down 17. I have to drive this ball down the field. If I'm not being aggressive, we're going to 3 and out. We're going to drown out every time we get the ball. We got to do better than that, as Darius Geis just kind of trucks over number 20 right there. Picks up 5 yards, 2nd and 5. Ric Flair in the chat saying have to get a touchdown now. Absolutely agree. Looking to the right side. Look at Josh Dotson, one-on-one. He's got a quick out. Nope, there's help underneath. Zone coverage. Goes underneath, finds the flat. Nice pass to Jamison Crowder. Get out of bounds. That's almost a face mask there as the clock stops with 53 seconds before the end of the half. This is a nice read. He got a little quick out over here. You kind of got one-on-one coverage. This guy in the box kind of slides underneath, takes it away, so you go ahead and hit the flat underneath and pick up the first down. That's a great read. Here we go, a little bunch buck sail on the left side. This is man coverage. Check the post on the right side. Doesn't hit him. Finds him now. Nice window. Nice throw. Josh Dotson, I'm telling you, this guy's a big BTPer, a big-time player in clutch for the MBL Washington Redskins. He's just been phenomenal. Every time I cover Building the Franchise Washington Redskins, we get some phenomenal production from Josh Dotson. They got a little 3-headed monster. Crowder, Josh Dotson, and Paul Richardson Jr. They just get it done. Josh Dotson on the season, 34 catches, 650 yards, only 1 touchdown. Oh, dropping back too far. Dropping back too far, all kinds of time, but dropping back too far just throws it away. He's not trusting his line. He's just drifting. What he's got to do is just find a spot and kind of stop. Your line's holding, then you can step up, and then you can keep your eyes and start looking down the field and see what you got. But as long as you're dropping back, you're losing your angles and you're stretching out these passes. And with you inside the 30-yard line, there's not much field behind you for that to work. He's got A open, finds A. Diving tip right there by number 30. 3rd and 10 here for the Washington Redskins. All right, the NBL Live Super Show is on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints. And the Cowboys versus the Bears Wednesday. The collapse of Draco begins. Oh, dangerous pass there. They're going to have to come away with the field goal. Hey, I guess 3's better than nothing, right? G-Star in the chat saying the old hot back. Yeah, he definitely is dropping back pretty deep. Theodore's going to argue this Bucs thing. But I think when it's abbreviated, it's just BUCS. I'm like 9,999 million percent sure. Bleacher Report saying Washington needs 7 here. They absolutely do. And Jamie says only 1 when you abbreviate. What kind of conversations are we having right now? 17-3. We talked about some winners on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. We talked about this guy, Jamison Crowder. He's the Bombers' beast. He had 10 touchdowns this season, and he's just caught some real crucial clutch catches. That's triple C's if you didn't know. That one has 3 C's, so we can all agree on that one. Crucial clutch catches for Jamison Crowder. 4 C's. There we go. Uh-oh. Little buck sail looking for the wheel route on the right side. Oh, Bills verts. A lot of vertical concepts here for the New York Giants. You're seeing them getting really aggressive down the field, trying to drive the ball with 99 throw power Josh Allen. .22 seconds left, 2nd and 10. The New York Giants are look like they're playing to score again. They got 3 timeouts, and they're not being shy about trying to drive the ball down the field. Maybe after that throw they say, you know what? Let's just run this ball and get into half. Bleacher Report predicting the Giants to be a little bit more aggressive. They're absolutely right. He's being really aggressive right now and looking to drive the ball down the field. You're watching Building the Franchise on the MBL Network. Stay tuned to the very end because we're going to reveal our team that we're going to be covering for NBL Season 36. It's going to be a great time, guys. Great episode. Drop it back. Josh Allen looking and cooking, man. Coverage has been beating it all day. Over the middle. Beats it again. Oh, just a drop there by 82. Can't hold on to the pass. Another deep cross. I mean, we've seen a lot of this. It's just go routes on one side with the crossing route going to the other side. That's what you really got to look for if you're playing against this New York Giants team. And then he's got a dig also on this side that is also a man beater against soft coverage. 3rd and 10 for the New York Giants. Maybe they play this a little smarter here and just run the ball. Or they might stay aggressive. Looks like potentially another aggressive defense for the Washington Redskins, even though it is just going to end up being a cover 3 drop. You got 6 in the box. You got a guy looking like he's slot blitzing on the right side, but he's not. Josh Allen making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Drop coverage, looking, deep, takes a shot deep, left side. Odell Beckham's got a step, can't hold on to the ball, user swat, 10 seconds left, they're going to punt it. The only problem with this punt, it's going to probably hang in the air, and it's going to really get down the field. So we've seen buck verticals, 4 verticals, and verticals for the New York Giants in the first half. Did they come out playing aggressive? I think so. Really aggressive today. 5 seconds left, 4, 3, 2, and that's going to take us into half. 17-3, the New York Giants got ahead early, went up 17-0, and finally the Washington Redskins came down the field and were able to just kind of put points on the board. They get the ball before half, so there's a little 2-for-1. C-Star in the chat saying good stop, and Theodore saying good D. Yeah, some great defense there for the Washington Redskins. A much-needed stop. Maybe a confidence-building stop. Something like that is necessary at this point in the game. Take a look at this offensive lineup. Allen Ritchie, Darius Geis, Jamison Crowder, Paul Richardson, Josh Dotson, Jordan Reed. At the offensive line position, they go Boswell from right to left. Boswell, Nolan, Lincoln Scherf, and Trent Williams. Let's see if they can start protecting the 9th overall selection in the MBL Season 35 rookie draft, which is Allen Ritchie. Here we go. Dropping back, looking, cooking, underneath, finds his man, Jamison Crowder, down to the 24-yard line. Motor saying better late than never. Absolutely. Ball Richardson on a little bit of a curl on the right side, a little hitch actually. Jordan Reed on a go route. See if he can get over top and split those safeties. See the too high. Oh, it might be open. Nope, great defense there on the right side. Down he goes, Lorenzo Carter. Ball's out. Picked back up by Allen Ritchie. I'm telling you, if they would have recovered that fumble, that might have done it. So you had a little Saints seams right here. Jordan Reed sitting right about here. Let's say this is the line of scrimmage. He's sitting right here. He's about to go, and if he can get over top of this outside linebacker right here, he's got a lot of space. As it turns, it's a cover 3, and you're just wide open on this seam. But he rolls with him, and kind of just jams and takes it away, allowing Lorenzo Carter an opportunity to get to the quarterback, and that's a sack on Allen Ritchie. Saints are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Big time trouble. Here goes a pressure. Spin move. Look it. Gets rid of it. Over the top. Jamison Crowder. We talked about him. He's the Bomber Beast Award. He beasted this season. Jamison Crowder makes another big time play for the Washington Redskins. Broken Robots in the chat saying Skins better shape up. Might be too late. This is a team that's been overperforming throughout the entire year. They went 6-10 MBL Season 33. They went 8-8 MBL Season 34. They're sitting at 9-5. Even a 9-7 record would be a win for them. It would improve them. Up the middle, but they say, no, we want this win right now. Darius Guy starting to get loose. That was probably the biggest third down conversion of the day. Colby in the chat says, Redskins comeback incoming. I would like to see it. Dotty dot dot from Russ to Busta. Jamie saying usering D-line. Hey, he's got Lorenzo Carter over there, so he's spamming the buttons.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here we go. Empty backfield now. Drop it. Drop it. Roll it. Roll it. Rolling. Rolling. Tries to throw it. Can't get rid of it. Oh, if he just want a playmaker, this guy right here. Did you see him? Jordan Reed. Jordan Reed was on the option. He's kind of sitting right here. So you got Jordan Reed sitting right here as you're rolling out. You could have playmakered him either up the field or even to the sideline, and each of those would have been probably open. You had a user sitting right here. There's no way he's making it to that player to actually guard that. Oh, just not a great job by Allen Ritchie kind of directing his offense to go down the field. This is the most momentum we've seen from the Washington Redskins. That's what we're getting put in the chat right now. A little momentum. Let's see if we can get it done. Oh, a handoff again. Oh, what a play right there in the middle of the field. Is that Snacks? Number 94 laying the lumber down. That's Tomlinson. And oh my gosh, just shedding the block. What could have been a very nice run, which was a pretty good play call actually at this point of the game. You weren't expecting a run play. Now they find themselves in another third down. This is coming down to, can Allen Ritchie complete third downs, third and longs, throughout an entire drive? He's already done it once already in this drive. Let's see if he can figure it out here. There goes user into D-line again, and he's down again. Lorenzo Carter, 3 sacks. It just isn't fair. You got him at the rush DN. He's outside linebacker. You got 3 down linemen. It's putting him against the guard. He's just too quick. Here we go to the left side. 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, the ball's fumbled, but it's recovered, I guess. Oh, there's a flag, actually. It's going to go against the New York Giants. See, I don't like this play. You look at this play right here. I don't like it. Too many sit routes. He took this guy, put him on a slant. I understand that. But the right side, I just don't think that was really a play drawn to really pick up a third and long, kind of put Allen Ritchie in a hole. NBM in the chat saying, I need a Lorenzo Carter. To the left side, Saquon Barkley just taking a stroll in the park. He's tackled by Troy Apke. Right there, you got a little dive. He cuts the dive off. He sees it, cuts it right back outside, and just takes a stroll in the park, picks up first down. It's going to be a 10-yard gain. Rusta Busted in the chat already putting up the GGs. It looks like it's over. I mean, I'm with you on that. I absolutely believe that as well. You're watching Building the Franchise, episode number 5 here on the MBL Network. This is actually like our 20-something episode of Madden 19. This is just our 5th episode for the Washington Redskins. We will reveal the team we're going to be following next season. To the right side, nowhere to go. MBL Tout saying sad end to the Redskins season. We've all seen the Redskins play at such a high level. Then they played the Cleveland Browns, and it looked like they were going to shock the world. They were dominating, up 21 points, and then just slowly the collapse began. They decided, hey, we're going to continue to play aggressive down the stretch, and it kind of burned them in the end. So we've seen teams play aggressive. We've seen teams not. Oh, there's a shot over the top. Oh, he's got Odell Beckham. That's a catch. GG's in the chat. 17-3. Oh, my gosh. Just stepping up and launching the ball. Josh Allen doing what he does best, improvising in the backfield. Alex in the chat saying, I love seeing big runs from Saquon. Well, keep watching because Saquon's been dominant this season. He's dominating the Redskins. He did it last time they played, and that was the big key to victory, if you can just kind of shut down the run. A little bubble screen. They like to run this bubble screen when they get inside the 20. Now, if you hold them to 3 here, you have to get in the end zone before the end of the third quarter. That's my timeline. I mean, well, let's look at the top right here. We got a $1:50, $1:49. Clock is running. If you can hold them to 3, put them to 20 points right here. It's 20-3. You got to get in the end zone before the end of the third quarter. Make it 20-10. Put some pressure back on these New York Giants. Bleacher Report saying the team that showed up, the team that was up 21 on the Browns never showed back up. They got up 21 and we haven't seen them since. It's really been that way. Chad Rose in the chat saying Odell has 123 yards of Allen's 195 yards. Maybe it's time to cover that guy. Well, I mean, that's a lot easier said than done. And we are talking about Odell Beckham, a top 3 wide receiver in the NBL right now. Adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a handoff. It is. Up the middle. One man to beat, and it's the user. He spins for no reason. Troy Aikman. Maybe they should have traded you. What kind of tackling was that? I did give him the award for keeping him. I said that was the best GM decision of the season for the Washington Redskins. Alex saying, I hope you guys know I'm Dark Brawler. Yeah, I know who you are, bro. Bro, you've been here like over almost a year now. I know exactly who you are. Pick 6 incoming is what Colby says. Nah, they're going to run this one in. I don't see. Unless you're talking about from the Redskins side. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's close. They don't give it to him. It's going to be 2nd. 4th and goal. That's a big-time stop. It's field goal time here for the New York Giants. This would be a nice block right here. Return for 6. That would be cool. Oh, he does get the snap, but he does block it. I almost called it. He didn't return it for 6. Okay, we got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody putting GGs out there. You never know how it's going to go. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you head on over to twitch.tv/MBL Network. We have a great game in store for you. We got the Bucks taking on the Saints. The Bears taking on the Cowboys. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/MBL Network tomorrow. It's a super show. 2 games on the screen, 1 time. Me and OSU will be doing the broadcast call. Up the middle, they're going to continue to run with guys because right now they're not really against the time crunch. They're only down 14. You still got a quarter and about 20 seconds left. I got you, DB. All right, to the right side. Watch Dotson on a deep comeback. I don't know if he's going to get the time. Dropping into coverage here. Rolling to the right side. He's got Y. Doesn't take him. He's going to go X. No. Got A. Barely throws it. Finds A. One-handed catch there as Jordan Reed makes the play. Man, he really had X. So it was a cover 2. You got 2 safeties sitting high right here. You got boom and boom. Watch this guy's coming this way. He starts bending. The only problem was the quarterback was drifting back so far. He's on his back foot. He can't make this throw. But this is the home run hitter. That's the touchdown pass. And that's what he really wanted to throw. Instead, he settled for underneath, but they do pick up the first down. They got to get moving. We need to see a touchdown in the end zone before about 4:25 left in the 4th for them to really have an opportunity to come back and put some pressure on this New York Giants team. Colby in the chat saying Redskins will win 20-17. Man, that is, well, what's the odds on that, Colby? I'll take that bet. I got 1,000 the other way. Actually, I don't, man. I've seen crazy things happen in the NBL. Can't do that right now. It's Christmas time. I need my Christmas money. Here we go, looking. Dangerous pass. Oh, that should have been picked off Colby. Sure about that? You sure about that? Right now, 17-3, the New York Giants. Man, they've looked good. Let's take a little look at Allen Ritchie. He's our rising star for building the franchise. MBL season 35, Washington Redskins. Watch this guy. I mean, 9th overall pick. He's got a cannon of an arm. He's got skill. He's got accuracy. He just has to start figuring it out. It's definitely four down territory for the Washington Redskins. As bad as their defense has kind of played today, I mean, they needed a blocked field goal. They scored a field goal right before half. It just seems like the Giants get down the field at will. If I'm the Redskins, I'm going for it on 4th down all the time in the 4th quarter. D-Star saying horrible dropbacks. Yeah, he's a little shook right now. This is a big game. This is a guy that was 6-10 and 8-8. Now he's playing the game to get into the playoffs. He's feeling a little nervous. Throw over to the left side, beating the user 56. Nice job there by Josh Dotson. MBM also saying this play calling is suspect for the Washington Redskins. And nothing has really been great for them, but yet they're still in range here. But I said 425. We need to get into the end zone. Let's not make this one of these long drives. Little corner route to the right side, finding Jordan Reed. He's doing what he does best. When in doubt, corner route, 12 for 19, $135 for Allen Ritchie. Oh, he's looking and cooking right now. The offensive lineup, they're starting to get rocking and rolling. Captains on the offensive side, Jordan Reed, Brandon Scherf, and Trent Williams. These guys, they got to step up. This might be the last game of importance for this season. You got to show out. You got to leave it all on the field. Oh, that's a dangerous throw, but he ends up holding on to it. Jordan Reed, as you saw, 41 was shooting down. Once again, this cover 2 zone just seems to be giving some issues to the Washington Redskins. You got to wonder when a seam or some kind of post route is going to come into play. This is single high. Watch the left side. Paul Richardson Jr. one-on-one. Nobody over top of him. He gets over his man. He's got him. Oh, he was going to him. He gets hit as he throws. It's picked off. 51 makes the play, but that's where he was going. Just no time in the pocket. Just a clean release, little go route right here. And there was nobody. This guy, the initial corner just gets beat. Very just suspect-like. But the 4-man rush gets instant pressure at the arm of Allen Ritchie. It gets deflected. Now the GGs probably should be happening now. At this point, it probably wouldn't be too early to do it. And up to the left side. No, play action. Left side, quick out. Finds his man, Evan Ingram, top 3 tight end in the MBL. Picks up another 1st down. That's the 2nd time we've seen the user get lost in the play action, thinking that it's some type of run play, and he gets caught in the play action and ends up burning him. King Dupe saying, was it a good game, though? No, hasn't been. Here comes the heat. Hand out to the left side. Oh, I like the play calling for the Giants. I know that run play didn't work out, but I think if that guy doesn't make the play, I mean, there's just so much open space over here to the left side. They run a little halfback zone weak. He tries to bounce it outside. If this guy right here doesn't shed and make the tackle, I mean, he's got nothing but green grass in front of him down this whole left sideline. It's wide open. Who else is in the top 3 tight ends? I don't know. Who cares? I'm not talking about by production. I was talking about by attributes. Evan Ingram. I think he's 90 speed tight end. Pitch to the outside. Saquon Barkley. Top 3 halfback. To the outside. King Dupe says it was a good game to watch, just poor performance by the Skins. Well, we got some more coming up. We got a Season 36 team reveal. You guys can start putting in who you guys believe we've selected to cover in MBL Season 36. What do you guys think? We are going to get Nemo on the phone for one last time. He's got some bars for cringe after this L, I'm pretty sure. Left side, wide open, 82. He just seems to be killing them right now. Down to the 3-yard line. Josh Allen, 11 for 15, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. And one of his favorite targets, Layman, with the 2nd catch of the game. It just seems like that guy just comes away with wide open catches at points in the game. Usually you see Sterling Shepard there, Odell Beckham and Layman. They also have Logan. These are guys that just make big time plays. Handoff left side, walking in, touchdown. That's going to do it. Raiders saying LaMichael Banks is the best tight end right now. Is that the guy you drafted in the top 10? MBL Season 35 rookie draft? Better be following the Jets. A couple people in the chat saying 49ers. Jamie saying Ebron. Ric Flair saying Steelers. Josh, Patriots. October saying GG's. You're a little late, October. I mean, the GG's probably came out about it. They started coming out like in the second quarter. Actually, this was almost a little kick return one, 24-3. So that makes it so far. Let's just say that the number stayed pat. That would mean the Washington Redskins have now been outscored. They've scored 9 points in 2 games against this New York Giants team, while the Giants have now scored 54-9 is the total between the last two games these teams have met, week 14 and 16. Driving back, Allen Ritchie over the middle. Nice pass, finding Jordan Reed to the outside. Where was this early? Jordan Reed trying not to go down right there. All right, let's go over our awards one more time. We got Allen Ritchie. He's our Rising Star Award winner for BTF Season 35 Washington Redskins. And here's another sack. Ball's out, picked up by the Giants. And this Lorenzo Carter just gets free nearly every time. That was, it's just too easy. It's just too easy right now. All right, we also got Troy Apke. Best GM decision, keeping him around. There was a lot of people calling on the phone for Troy. They said they want that speed at safety, 25 years young. They hold on to him. I think that was the right decision. Our MVP is Zach Brown, linebacker, number 53. This season, he has been phenomenal. He's the reason why this team's got 9 wins, or at least part of the reason, a good chunk of the reason. And our Bombers beast goes to Jamison Crowder. 27-year-old continues to prove that he's an elite wide receiver in the MBL. 10 touchdown receptions, over 800 yards for Jamison Crowder. Russ the Bus in the chat saying they needed these dots a while ago. Yeah, they did. But the pass rush for the New York Giants was just too good all game. Lorenzo Carter at the D end on the defensive line, it's just too much to stop. Hand up the middle, number 22. Oh, they're trying to strip it out, but it's not going to happen. We're at the 2-minute warning. We got some stuff coming up, but also don't forget, twitch.tv/MBL Network, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow night, go ahead and follow right now if you're not. Twitch.tv/MBL Network. We got an NBL Live Super Show. That's 2 games. We got the Chicago Bears taking on the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a divisional matchup against the New Orleans Saints. Raiders saying Cringe still salty from last night. I think this clinches him in the playoffs. Even a loss to the Cowboys in Week 17, I don't think it does nothing for him. Watch Beckham on the left side. This might be a walk-in touchdown. Look, Josh Allen's not even in the game, so that should mean it's a handoff. It is nowhere to go. Ty Montgomery actually gets hurt on the play. We'll keep you updated on what's going on with him. So here was the schedule for the Washington Redskins. We went into the season. I think this is where you really can look at some suspect losses. This one right here, this one hurt. This should have been a win. Look how bad the Cardinals played down the stretch. And then this loss right here, I know we didn't mark this. So we had this one, and then we had this loss right here against the Cleveland Browns that we're thinking to ourselves, okay, we were up by a lot, 28-7. We shouldn't have lost that game. We did. Even if we still take the L here, we're still okay if we get this W here. It changes a lot of things because the Giants still got to go play the Cowboys. And you can still be alive, but right now with the loss right now, that just takes them out of everything. Jamie says Montgomery is pure trash and Madden. Ouch. Porter said, did I miss the new BTF team? No, you did not. We're going to reveal it. See on the left side right there? Right here. Season 36 team reveal. Once we get to that part, we'll have it. We are going to do a live phone call and kind of wrap up the Building the Franchise Washington Redskins, the 5-episode mini-series. As we head on over to Season 36, next season, we're going to be following a new team. Excited to follow this team. I think they're on the up and up as well. I think they will be next year. Definitely, I believe they'll be a playoff team. Here we go. We got holding on the offensive line. It's coming back. So even if they ever do block for just a half second, it's usually a hold. They just haven't been good. Graham Lincoln, the left guard, he's going to be flagged for holding. Great person in real life, I am sure. Jamie, what does real life have to do with you saying somebody's trash in Madden or in football? It's just sports. They're all great people in real life. We'll just say that. We'll preface everything with that. But they can suck in football. It's okay. Call them trash. Down goes Allen Ritchie again. Oh, man, this time it's send line. This Lorenzo Carter must have shared the secrets on the sideline with him. Here's how you get in there. You just walk up to him, you press A once, and next thing you know, you're in the backfield and the quarterback's on his back. Priority alert for unisolated. Oh, he just scored. Oh, he closed the gap on double A, 27-20. $1:56 left. Upset alert for OSU. Uh-oh, OSU's in a close game right there with Captain Planet, 24-19. Under oath versus T. Porter. That's a game going down. Serp ended up losing to Hound. Hound improves to 11-4, excuse me. The Redskins are just trying to run this clock out because you know what? They don't want to get a safety here. Handoff. Just a miserable performance for this team. 24-3. They didn't get in the end zone in both games they played against the New York Giants. Oh, and that's going to do it for the game. I mean, oh, what a just way to cap this off. Bomber didn't even acknowledge. What happened? What did I miss? Gives in the chat saying, wonder who the new BTF team is going to be. I think everybody's wondering at this point. You're watching the MBL Network here on youtube.com/MBL Network. We're going to get the owner on the phone right now. He's going to call in. All right, let's get the owner on the line. Let's talk for one last time. He's calling in right now. Nemo, wipe your tears.
Huh?
Wipe your tears.
They're wiped, man. They're wiped.
What happened? What happened? You couldn't block Lorenzo Carter. You couldn't guard Odell Beckham. You couldn't stop the run. We knew all this going in. But you still had some opportunities. You just seemed a little hesitant at the quarterback position. Did the big game get the best of you or what? Or what happened?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of a big game getting the best of me and not actually.
So you were nervous, huh?
Yeah, a little bit nervous. I think it was last game we took some notes and then had a little bit of a game plan and then didn't follow it as much as we would have liked to in retrospect. I think that was a huge factor. Cringe played a similar game to the last game we had where we lost, I think 31-6 it was. And tried to come in. We knew Lorenzo Carter was going to be a problem. Try to match up Quentin Dunbar on, he's our top corner. He's the best we got to cover Odell, and he just couldn't do it. So
yeah,
it's a tough break, but there's no way Cringe didn't.
Did anybody hear that long pause, that deep breath he just took? Am I the only one who heard that?
Yeah. No.
Frustrating. You're in a very tough division. We knew that going into this building the franchise. You were 6-10 NBL season 33. You were 8-8 NBL season 34. NBL season 35. You're sitting now at 9-6. You got an opportunity to play for a little pride here and finish 10-6. I think you will finish 10-6. You're gonna get double-digit wins. Keep our double-digit win alive here for building the franchise. Have you enjoyed being a part of this series?
Oh, dude, this has been one of the most fun things I've ever done.
That's cool.
Being a part of MBL, man, it was fantastic. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out to support game in and game out, by the way.
We gave away some awards. Zach Brown, I gave him the MVP. Jamison Crowder got the Bombers Beast Award. Best GM decision was not trading Troy Apke. What do you think about that? You got a lot of offers for Troy. Very fast, 25-year-old safety. You ended up hanging on to him, which I think is going to be a good move for you. I still think he's got 3 seasons left to continue to develop him. I think he's going to be a good player for you. Were you tempted to kind of move him toward the, right before the trade deadline?
Yeah, I was very tempted to move him right before the trade deadline, maybe to get an extra pick. Last season we traded away our first rounder in this draft, so we're picked short in the first round. It was tempted, but looking at how our secondary is played, as evident in that game, I think that's a great GM decision that I didn't actually trade him away because we need some of that speed.
Man, he's one of the
he's still in his prime. So
yeah, I think your initial issues aren't necessarily at the safety position, more at the cornerback position. Maybe bringing a young linebacker as well.
Right.
As you saw, Lorenzo Carter played so well against you guys. Guys, don't forget tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/MBL Network. We're going to have an MBL Live Super Show. Chicago Bears taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Also, our Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And if you abbreviate it, it's 1C. According to Jamie, he's going to be taking on the New Orleans Saints. Nemo, any final words? You got any bars, or are you just completely deflated at this point?
I can roll with one. We'll end one.
Shoot, he's got bars. He's turning this anger and putting it on the paper.
Yeah, this one's still coming back at cringe.
So you got something for cringe even after the L you just took. I mean the 2 L's.
Yeah, of course.
All right, that's what I like. That's what I like. Absolutely.
All right,
we paused the music, so go ahead.
Just a couple lines here. Just our typical Nemo bars.
All right, Nemo bars. All right, we're gonna miss this, guys. Guys, this is we must protect this man at all costs. All right, we need this on MBL Live. We're not gonna get it next year. I already know. I mean, on building the franchise. But go ahead. All right. Let's go for it, Nemo.
All right, here we go. Man, tough loss. Could really use some clam chowder. Hey, cringe, I just want you to remember, don't you ever press up Crowder.
So in a tough loss, you need clam chowder, and you want to remind cringe never to press up Jamison Crowder. All right, Nemo, it's been a wild ride. Your bars are they're continuing to flow, man. I definitely can say that. But it's time for us to do our reveal. Do you know who the next one's going to be? I haven't told you though, right?
No, I have.
You got any guesses you want to put out there? A lot of people are guessing right now.
I'm guessing we're going to go AFC East next BTF, whether it's the Dolphins or the Patriots. That's my guess.
You just ruined the whole show right now.
Why?
Because you just got it right. So
wow.
now it's all no, you haven't got it right. You're absolutely wrong. We're gonna have it. All right, Nemo, appreciate you calling in. Good luck. Go win that 10th game so we can keep the double digit alive. Oh, I forgot to put this on the screen.
For sure.
It was a live call in the air. If you guys didn't know. All right, we'll see you next time. And Nemo's offline right now, and it's time for us to do our reveal. And you guys want to put any last-second guesses on what's going on here? Anybody? Let's see what we got in the chat. Miami Dolphins. Bomber Reed chat, please. Do it, cringe. Where are the bars at? Get cringe the call-in number. Do I need to call in with my bars? Oh, man. We ain't got time for that. All right, let's go to the next one. Here we go. Transition. Here we go. Who's going to be the next one? We're going to find out right now, guys. Good luck to Nemo moving forward. He's going to finish probably at 10-6, but don't be surprised if it's 9-7. Either way, we've improved every year. Every team we've covered has gotten better. All right, it's time to reveal where we're at with this. All right, let's do it. Oh, baby! Say it ain't so! Say it ain't so! Oh my gosh! The Cincinnati Bengals are back! Building the franchise is back. Season 36. We're rolling with the Bengals. Yeah, that's right. The Cincinnati Bengals. Who they? Exciting team. This is a team that looked like they kind of hit their stride already. Here's their last MBL season 33. They were 8-7-1. Season 34, they were 11-5. This season, they're 4-10. They're gonna have a top pick, so we're gonna get to see one of the big dog rookies perform, and I'm excited about that. It sees the day. Courtesy of MBM with the graphics, looking great. The Cincinnati Bengals are gonna be on here. Eric G, my guy. We talk often. And now I got you on the show. So we got a lot of expectations, man. We got to take this division. We got to do something. Gibbs saying Bengals will be an interesting BTF. Let me tell you a little bit about the Cincinnati Bengals. They need a quarterback. They need another, probably a tight end position. Offensive line. They have a lot of needs. They got to hit big in this draft. So we're going to get a lot of draft picks, a lot of top picks. Let's see if we can kind of put them on the field year one and see if they can influence this team. I don't know if they're going to keep Kyle Lauletta, even though he's looked good at times. Maybe they traded for him from the New York Giants this last season, NBL season 35, what we're currently on. Season 36 is going to be real interesting for this team. They got a lot of storylines, and we're going to be following them for building the franchise. Sclamberg says, so to be on building the franchise, you got to have a chin strap beard. I don't think Z-Star got one. And Double A, no, he's Double A. Does Double A got one? Hold on, let me check his picture on the on MaddenBomberLeague.com. I don't think Double A got one. I don't know. He's got a little pudgy face. You can't really tell, dude. Like, his chin's a little bit lower. All right, but that's going to do it for the show. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Building the franchise. Episode number 5 of the Washington Redskins. The final episode is done. It's kaput. And we're moving on to MBL Season 36, and we're going to watch these Cincinnati Bengals. They're currently 4-10. They were 11-5 MBL Season 34. They were 8-7-1 MBL Season 33. They made the playoffs once already. We're trying to take them back to the playoff promised land. I think we can do it. It's going to be a great, fun ride. And I hope you guys enjoy. Until then, we'll see you next time, guys, here on the MBL Network.
Saying that I'm not the one, but you've been sounding crazy.
People gonna keep on talking about me, but they don't understand the work that I do when they're not around me. They don't understand the life I chose, the nights alone, the highs and lows. They keep on talking about me, but they don't understand
what it feels like. Everything that's wrong always ending up to feel right. I know I've been gone, but my dreams becoming real life. The closer that I get, I feel like it's not even in sight. Shows around the nation, but it started with the missed flight. Wonder if these sounds are saying I'm not made for this life. Everyone been putting on this image like they blessed now, but really they've been thinking that they'll lose it all and wake up feeling stressed out. Now everybody's spending weekends getting drunk at clubs. I'm busy working while they finding temporary love. I made the sacrifices praying that it's worth it, but I know it's gonna work and I'ma get what I deserve until I'm gone.
people gonna keep